Family structure. This lesson will be adapted from the New York City Passport for Social Studies curriculum. We're on Unit 4, Family Structure, Day 1. The title is Families Are Important. Focus question. What makes a family and why are families important? The lesson materials that students would need is their Passport for Social Studies student workbook and the read aloud. We are family. Vocabulary you can discuss with students. A family is comprised of adults like parents or caregivers and or children who may live together or maybe not together or related by blood. They are collectively known as family members. So this will be a good opportunity for students to discuss their family dynamics and who they consider family. You could provide examples of types of family based on student responses. Now it's time for the read aloud. The story talks about the different types of families, how families work together, how they may look different, and how some may look the same. Activity 1. Here, the Passport for Social Studies curriculum calls for the students to ask a caregiver to help them write. 3 things you know about family, 2 things you wonder about family, 1 thing you want to learn about family. The second activity calls for students to draw and label a picture of your family members, draw and write about how your family works to solve problems, name a job responsibility you have in your family, and identify a want and a need. So some ways to provide adaptations for this lesson would be to provide options for students in making choices regarding the assignment. Reduce the number of activities or requests in a specific assignment. Provide more time to complete the activity. For example, this is a day 1 activity, but potentially you could extend it over several days. You can add visuals in addition to the text. Create larger writing and drawing space. In addition, you can provide a model for student reference. So I'll take a look at some adaptations that I've made for this lesson. So first, I took a screenshot of the student workbook. And here they have a 3-2-1 graphic organizer. 3 things you know about family, 2 things you wonder about family, and 1 thing you want to learn more about families. Secondly, students were asked to draw and label a picture of their family. So on Jamboard, I've created some adaptations. So here I took an image of the 3-2-1 graphic organizer. And here is my adaptation. So one, students would have a choice. If they're able to complete the assignment as it is, that's great. If not, here I focused on just 3. Write 3 things you know about family, and I provided that image. Or the students can write who are the members of their family, and I've added board maker symbols to give the visual of what they're being asked to do. And if you are unable to access BoardMaker, you can use real images, which is also helpful for our students. And here, the students would write mom, me, and brother, or whomever the people in their family would be. So that would be my model, my demonstration of what they would do. And then students would complete the activity independently or with the help of a caregiver or a member of their family. Next, the assignment as provided from Passport asks that they draw and label a picture of their family. Here is my adaptation. So I put the original assignment here, and then I wrote draw and label your family members. And again, we've added some images to help students understand what they're supposed to do. And Here's my model, a picture of a family. That way, students have a visual idea of what they're being asked to do and can use it as a reference. And then students would complete the assignment here on their own, or again with the help of a family member or a caregiver, or perhaps a paraprofessional in the classroom. So these are some ways that I would adapt the Passport for Social Studies lesson. Other adaptations. You could read other family-related stories. Students can watch songs and videos related to family. One great resource is YouTube. You can search for family and you'll see Jack Hartman, Sesame Street, and other songs on Coco Melon. Another great resource is Get Epic. And I like these three stories. My Family, which has the Read to Me feature, which means that if students are unable to read the stories on their own, they can listen and turn the pages. This is My Family, as well as My Family Community. But perhaps you would like to take a look at the website and pick a book of your choice. So again, you would search for family. You can sort or refine by age, reading level, fiction, nonfiction, format, language, quiz, and after school. So again, you would look through the stories and find the story that best meets the needs of your learners. So in conclusion, a family is comprised of adults, like parents or caregivers, and our children who may live together or related by blood. Read aloud, such as We Are Family, assists students in visualizing multiple family types and how they can work together. Adaptations can include reducing the number of activities, time extensions, you can add visuals, create larger workspaces, and provide models for student reference. Thank you so much for listening.